What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to yet another video. I haven't made one in a little while, about a month. Gonna try to do one a month. I'm in a kind of a different setup. I don't know if you guys like this. Let me know in the comments if you like the couch setup with the background, or if you want me to have the movie collection in the back. So I got a fairly large update. Got DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks. Also have a couple shirts that I want to unbox or unpackage. So I'll save those kind of towards the end of the video. So I'm gonna start off with the DVDs. A fairly large haul. A lot of it I have watched and a lot of it I have not watched. The ones I haven't watched, I'll be probably watching over my holidays. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the DVDs. So the first DVD I've got here, I don't usually buy DVDs, but some of these are rare finds, so I thought I'd grab them up for fairly cheap. The first one I got is a Vincent Price movie, and stars Vincent Price, Frankie Avalon, and Dwayne Hickman, and that is on the Midnight Movies MGM Presents. And it's Dr. Goldfoot and the Bikini Machine. Yeah, this is such a fun movie. It's kind of like just some silly fun humor from 1965. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. It's just your generic DVD. Right there. These Midnight Movies, I used to have like piles and piles of these, especially the Vincent Price collection ones, like the Edgar Allan Poe adaptations and Roger Corman and whatnot. So yeah, so Dr. Goldfoot and the Bikini Machine, starring Vincent Price. First DVD. Next DVD, I got Dark Harvest 2, The Maze. I apologize for the glare. I'll try to get... Yeah. Again, it's on this craptacular recycle case, which I hate so much. But yeah, and I remember this being really good, like quite enjoyable. I don't know if the first one was good, but I really enjoyed the second one. So Dark Harvest, The Maze 2. Next one I still have yet to watch, and that is Edgar Allan Poe's The Black Cat, still sealed in the plastic. Yeah, and that's put out by Seven Films. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. It's very like gothic-y looking, and I'm all about that. Produced by Luigi Cozzi and Giovanni Mongini. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And that's color from 1990, 89 minutes, and Dark Harvest was 1 hour 44. And Dr. Goldfoot was 1 hour 29. So last of the DVDs. It's still actually a Blockbuster case, which is kind of cool. I dig that. And that is Bay Cove. I didn't pay $6 for this. It was just the tag that was on this. So yeah. Kind of thinking now, it was, I don't know if it was a 2-disc, but it's got 2 disc slots. I don't think so. Yeah, anyways, moving on from that. Let's get into a 4K. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube of people kind of complaining about certain issues about this next title, which I'm going to show you. And that's the 4K of Day of the Dead. The 2-disc, I have this in this protective case. I have to agree with the people saying that the audio in this is very, very bad. From like the music, the soundtrack is really good throughout the movie. The sound effects are really good, but the voices are so muted. I think I had to change it about 3 or 4 times throughout the movie, just like to adjust my settings, and I ended up going with the 2.0. Hold on one sec. The Laserdisc sound. Yeah. Because I found that one sounded the best, to be perfectly honest with you. The Dolby Atmos, the surround, it didn't sound good at all, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments if you guys have had the same issues, or if you guys just have a great system that make it sound better. I don't know. I just use a Samsung soundbar, and I don't have any fancy surround or sound system. So anyways, Day of the Dead picture looks great. I used to have the Shell Factory edition, the Blu-ray that came out with the slipcover a long time ago, but I got rid of it a long time ago, so I hadn't had Day of the Dead since then. So anyways, Day of the Dead 4K looks stunning. The picture quality, like I said, the sound is very buggy. I didn't really care for it. I don't really care for the cover art, and I wish they would have used a different picture on the back instead of just printing the information on the back rigid box. So those are my complaints, I guess, about it. So Day of the Dead. Next, I've got a Blu-ray, and it is Black Mass with Johnny Depp. I think it's a mobster movie that it's based in Boston. Yeah, I really like this. Johnny Depp is pretty badass in this movie, if I say so myself. But I really had a good time with this movie, and it has a lot of rewatch value for me. So yeah, Black Mass, Johnny Depp. It actually has a star-studded cast. The print is so small over here, guys. I can't really name off all the actors, but it's got a lot of actors, actresses that you would recognize from many films, TV shows, and whatnot. So Blu-ray next is a black and white classic from Alfred Hitchcock, I believe. It might not be, I don't know, it's the 100th anniversary Universal edition with 50th anniversary edition and 100th anniversary of Universal Blu-ray DVD. It's Gregory Peck and To Kill a Mockingbird. It's got like the side loader. This is an old release. This was released in like early 2010s, I want to say, like when Blu-ray just started becoming a big deal. So To Kill a Mockingbird. All right, next is a Blu-ray box set I have, and that is from Deaf Crocodile, and it's Treasures of Soviet Animation Volume 3 and the short films of Yuri Norstein. And these shorts are absolutely amazing. I watched this this whole thing right away as soon as I got this. So let me show you guys. And it's all on one disc. Comes with a nice booklet. I kept the J card off the back in the case, but yeah. I'm trying to figure which one was my favorite. The Fox and the Hare was really good. The Heron and the Crane was also a very good one. And Hedgehog in the Fog. Those 3 shorts were probably my favorite out of this whole thing, and they're very short. I think the longest one was about 20 minutes, I want to say. Yeah, that is the short films of Yuri Norstein. Okay, next we've got some partner labels from Vinegar Syndrome, and we've got Beware of the Boogeyman and Revenge of the Boogeyman. I've yet to watch this one, but looking forward to this. Nice that I have a double feature, and that's put out by Dark Star Pictures. Yeah, really looking forward to this. I love my very cheesy creature features. So Beware of the Boogeyman and Revenge of the Boogeyman. Next we've got With the Slip, which is out of print now, The Spine of the Night. Apologize for the glare, guys. I watched this. The animation is awesome, and I believe the lead in this is Lucy Lawless, that played Xena Princess Warrior, Warrior Princess, sorry. And yeah, really cool. I really like this. There's a lot of animated nudity in this, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, highly enjoyed that. Anyways, moving on to the next one. Next is a Criterion Blu-ray release that I picked up off of Marketplace for a very, very, very good price. And it is Spine number 2. If you know your Criterions, you'll know what this is. And that is Seven Samurai. Criterion big box release. Love this movie. Akira Kurosawa, one of the best movies, and from 1954. Yeah, super long movie. It's about 207 minutes from 1994. Japanese with English subtitles. Seven Samurai. Love this movie. Next, we got a Blu-ray here, which I have yet to open, and that is Bloody Birthday from Severin. Another one I'm really looking forward to. I hear good things about this one. Let me just move this over, guys. Alright, let's get some Arrow going here. First, we've got 4K Clive Barker's Nightbreed. Really enjoyed this movie. I also had the old edition that they had before, and yeah, looks stunning on 4K sound, picture, and I also watched I actually did watch the director's cut. Yeah, awesome movie. Highly recommend this release. Beautiful box, big box. That's Clive Barker's Nightbreed. Next is an older release. This came out years ago. It is 4K, chunky box, and that is Candyman. It's a little dented up. I don't know if you guys could catch that in the corner since the glare. It's got a little dinged up. I got this for a really, really good price, and yeah, rest in peace, Tony Todd. Yeah, Candyman. Super stoked to have this in my collection. I wanted this, and I didn't want to settle just for the standard jewel case kind of edition. So let's go with a couple out of print Blu-rays from Vinegar Syndrome. Some very quite older releases. First, we've got Bloody New Year. Apologize for the glare, guys. I have yet to watch this one, but I've wanted this for a long time, and there was a seller off of Marketplace who has a pretty big Vinegar Syndrome collection, who I think is kind of selling off his collection, so I kind of here and there buy a few pieces from him. So 4K, which I wanted this for a long time, and that is Madman. I don't know I have a question for you guys. If any of you own this movie, there is a scene in a hot tub in this movie which has some weird purple lines in the picture. So let me know if you guys have experienced this, if you own this release and have had that issue as well. My disc is super clean. I don't know if it's a defective disc, but anyways, I got past it. Like, it bugged me for a little bit, but yeah, that's Madman 4K. Next is a Blu-ray, my first actual from this company, and that's an imprint release, Man Bites Dog, documentary about a French serial killer who takes her camera crew around with him as he acts out his craziness. And that is Spine 388 from 1992. I do have something to say about this. I used to have the Criterion DVD release from many years ago, which I kind of wish I would have kept, honestly. This is the Blu-ray, and I have to say, a lot of people speak so highly of imprint. The picture quality is kind of ass. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I think my DVD was better quality. And like I said, like, I have a decent setup, I have a decent TV, it's not that old. But the Blu-ray didn't look great. So I don't know if imprint just dropped the ball on this or what, or anyways, I still enjoy this film very much, so I'm super happy to have this. Kind of disappointing, so it makes me like not really want to pick up any more imprint pictures, because like if their Blu-ray looks like this, like, I don't know. I know a lot of people speak highly of imprint, and for a Blu-ray it was very expensive, so, but happy to have it. All right, last bit here. So with Partners Month on Vinegar Syndrome's website, I picked up a whole bunch. Let me just kind of get the partner labels aside here. Okay, let's do this. Sorry guys. I just got this. Literally, this showed up on my doorstep like 5 minutes before I decided to start making this video. So I've not watched any of these. So partner label, I'll do the jewel case one because I missed out on the slip, and it's Faust by Jan Schrankmeyer. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching this. I have his box set by, I think it was BBC or BCI. I don't own that DVD set anymore. I think I actually gave it to my parents. But yeah, Faust without the slip. I'm still happy to have this in my collection. So yeah, next one. Pretty sure it's a Western. I don't know what year, like, because it's got the packaging on it. And it's The Dark Valley. Really looking forward to this. After like watching some like the trailers on these, I'm really looking forward to watching this. I haven't watched a lot of Westerns, and not the biggest Western fan, but I'm definitely interested, and you know. Next one, the slip I believe sold out very quick, same as the next one, and it is Dark Sky, or yeah, Dark Sky Films. The other one, sorry, was I'm not sure, it doesn't say. It is Drive Back. Pretty sure this slip is out of print already. I think it's sold out within like an hour or something. But yeah, looking forward to that one. This one sold out the quickest. I think this sold out, yeah, like less than an hour, and that is put out by Wild Eye, and it is a Blu-ray as well. The other one was a Blu-ray, and Dark Valley was also a Blu-ray, and that is Violator. Yeah, looking forward to watching this one. Looks brutal and pretty crazy. Some batshit crazy stuff, which I love. Next, we've got a French film, A Game for Six Lovers. Black and white. Looking forward to checking this out. Okay. Next one is a 4K. It's a newer, I think it's kind of like a samurai film. And that is filmed by John McClane and is Tornado. Can't wait to check this one out. This one looked badass, and yeah, I want to check this out. That's IFC. And I can't pronounce this name, so I apologize, but is Bushido. Also looking forward to that one. So, and that is Blu-ray. Next one we've got here is a chunky box with some badass cover art. The Human Lanterns chunky box, and that is a VS 536. So that's the partner label stuff. And then I've got 3 just regular Vinegar Syndrome releases. This one I got for a very, very cheap price. It was on sale halfway to Black Friday, and it's Demon Wind. Finally own this in my collection. Don't care, have the slip. I didn't have enough points to buy the slip anyways, so I'm just happy to have this. I heard this is stupid fun, so Demon Wind. Next, I believe this is a glow-in-the-dark edition, and also a chunky box, and that is The Mangler with Robert Englund. Beautiful cover art. So super stoked to have that. Can't wait to check it out. And that's VS 537. It's kind of like a textured chunky box, and yeah, very cool. The Mangler, Robert Englund. Never seen it. And lastly, for all my releases, VS 526, and it stars Madonna, Body of Evidence. Really looking forward to checking this out. Was a huge Madonna fan growing up, so yeah, that's the haul of DVD, Blu-rays, 4Ks, and lastly, I've got some shirts I want to show you guys. So I'll be opening these with you guys. So I was hoping there was a pull tab here. There's not. So first one, hopefully these are good size. They seem to be good. And that's Vinegar Syndrome. That's the Cyclops shirt. Hopefully you guys could see that. Yeah, stoked to have that. All right, lastly, last shirt. Saw this one, caught my eye right away from the image on the site. Yeah, this is sick. Oh yeah. Anyways, that's the haul, guys. Hopefully you guys like these pickups. Let me know if you've seen any of these. Give me some feedback on those movies that I had few things to say about, see if you guys are experiencing those same things or not, or anyways, yeah, that's my haul for June. Hopefully everyone's doing all right. Please comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification, and look forward to your comments. And until next time, thanks for watching.